All right, time for a morning walk. I always got something to talk about. Man, it's cold and it's like 34 degrees. I know some of you are looking at me like, what, 34 degrees? Nothing for you. But I'm cold, man. I think that's the furthest north I'll ever live is North Carolina. So I don't know if man, you guys up there in Minnesota, up north, you know, by Michigan and all that. No, phew, too cold for me. But this video, I'll take a couple of minutes and just talk about, you know, the best strategy, right? What's your best strategy? People ask me all the time, hey, what should I do, or how should I buy, or what's the plan, right? And it's I'm gonna tell you my best strategy here in a minute. So you can really overthink this, right? You can sit there and be, what is that, analysis paralysis, right? Where you can't even make a decision if you want to do something. You just sit there all day and analyze the project, and then guess what? You miss out on it because, you know, you didn't pull the trigger. Now, I'm not saying just pull the trigger and everything. I'm just saying, you know, be cautious, right? Be cautious. Do your underwriting. But just big picture, as simple as it sounds, I like to keep it stupid simple, right? Talk to me like I'm a third grader. Well, I don't know. Third graders are pretty smart. Talk to me like, hey, 3-year-olds are pretty smart. Actually, just talk to me like I'm a 3-year-old, right? If I can understand it in basic terms, that doesn't make it complicated for me. All right, so the best strategy for me is the purchase price. I mean, right off the bat, people talk about, hey, you know, buying a good market, you know, buying Dallas, buying Houston, buying Atlanta, or whatever, right? Miami. Look, heck yeah, man. Buying Miami, right? Buying Dallas, buying Austin, buying Raleigh, Charlotte, for sure. I mean, that's a great plan. I mean, you make a lot of money, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But what about buying in a tier 2 city, right? Maybe even a tier 3. Why would you not buy there? Now, if you get a good purchase price, why not? Right? The numbers make sense. You're able to get a loan, raise some money. Yeah, why not? Why not buy, you know, in a market that's maybe not a Dallas market? Now, there's ups and downs, right? I mean, hands down, if I had a choice of where to buy my properties every single time, it's in middle of nowhere, North Carolina, or in my hometown of Raleigh. Oh, it's no question. Of course I want to buy in Raleigh, right? It's more stable, job growth, the appreciation. You know, it'll be worth a lot of money once I decide to sell. I mean, heck yeah. But at what price, right? Am I going to overpay for it? You know, do I have, you know, $5 billion sitting in the account where I can wait 7 years, 10 years to make my money? Look, if that's your strategy, that's great. You know, people do that all the time. But how about buying Raleigh or in Dallas at a good price, right? At a discount, at a great purchase price. That's even better, right? I mean, that's my number one strategy, of course. I want to buy in a T1 city at a great discount, right? Who doesn't, right? I mean, everybody wants to buy. People are overpaying for that in the same city. But if I get myself something on a, you know, Greensboro, North Carolina, right, at a discount, it's cash flows, or it's going to make a lot of money. Why not? You know, if the numbers make sense. So, what do you do with it, right? You buy it, or you get it under contract. If you got a good price, you can turn around and sell it right away. I mean, you could sell it, you know, make some money. Maybe you pass it off to some other investors, right? Maybe it's a cash cow. Maybe when you do a refinance, the bank only gives you 65% of the value of the property, loan to value, right? Now you have 35% equity. You got a lot of cash flow, right? You got 4 or 5 of those giving you nice cash flow. Maybe you could overpay a little bit for something in Charlotte, Dallas, that might not cash flow, and you're doing an appreciation play. The biggest problem is right now, you know, lending can be tough, or the market's going to turn. Underwriting, appraisals might be harder. You know, the cap rates start going up. Nobody knows what's gonna happen in 6 months. So if you kind of overpaid for something, you better have a good strategy to be able to cash flow. If you bought something at a 5 cap, right? You go below 85% occupancy and then you start losing money. Then you're gonna make a call for cash to your investors. That's the worst thing you can do, right? Say, hey, I need more cash. Can't pay our bills, okay? So there's really no right or wrong strategy, but the best one is a purchase price. I'm sure you guys heard that before. Purchase price, purchase price, purchase price. Doesn't matter what you do. Get a good purchase price, and then you can have plenty of exit strategies. So that's my secret, I guess you can say, or what's my plan? What's my strategy? Is just make money on the purchase. I mean, that's it. So I'm sure that'll help somebody. Now, before I end the video, I do want to give an example, right? So, bought a property, middle of nowhere, North Carolina, small town, for $1.3 million, right? The next day, it's worth over $3 million, right? So, like I'm saying, it's all about the purchase price, even if you buy it in the middle of nowhere. Now, could I sell it for $3 million if I needed to? Maybe not, because that's kind of top of the market. But could I sell it for 2, 2.1, 2.2? Heck yeah, I could sell that yesterday for that price. Okay, it was 72 units. Make $1 million. Buy it today, sell it tomorrow, make $1 million bucks. Right? So just buy it at a good price. I'm sure that'll help somebody out.